Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to our weekly live chat. I'm so excited to be here with you. Today, I have something very special for you. I'm going to just give you a couple announcements, and then in a minute, I'm going to go into a little bit of a trance state and I'm going to channel a message for my guides on the topic of transitioning into the energy of 2023 and what they feel you need to know or what we can focus on. I have been getting the nudge for a couple of days that this week's live was going to be a channeled message. So I've been preparing and I'm excited to do this. And let me know how you feel. As one of our announcements, the podcast is launching, Spirit Speakeasy launching on 12/12. So as the podcast launches, as I hope you know by now, some of the episodes are interviews and some of them are solo episodes, chats, where I'm giving tips and tricks and doing readings. So I'm thinking of shifting these weekly chats to messages, more channeled messages, messages from my guides, messages from spirit, not readings, because I'll be doing some of those on the podcast, but messages. So let me know how you guys feel about that. And again, in just a minute, I'm going to do a channeled message from my guides on what they feel we need to know stepping into 2023. So the announcements, Monday, 12/12, there are so many things going on. So as I just mentioned, the podcast Spirit Speakeasy is launching 12/12. There'll be posts about it, but I would really love and appreciate if on Monday you can, on whatever platform you receive podcasts, if you could go to Spirit Speakeasy and listen, comment, share, interact, and let me know how you like it. There are 3 episodes that are going to premiere all together, so you'll have plenty to check out. Also on Monday, 12/12, we have the free monthly community healing. So if you're new, every month I offer free community healing. There's a Zoom link. I post that Zoom link in the Joy Soul Spa Facebook group, and I also send it out to my entire VIP Insiders email list. If you want to get on that list, all you have to do is either join the Joy Soul Spa Facebook group, or you could also go to joyfulmedium.com, my website, and on the homepage, you can sign up for the free signs course, which is still available. It's a 3-day free how to get signs from spirit, from your loved ones, from the universe, how to use numbers as signs. And when you sign up for that, you can automatically get on the list. So the free community healing is once a month. It's totally free. It's live on Zoom. So we log into a Zoom link, a Zoom room is what it's called. And I do healing for whoever is there that night. So that's going to be Monday, 12/12 on launch day. I'm so excited. So we've got that going on. We've got the podcast launch. We've got the community healing. We still have the free signs workshop that I mentioned that you can sign up for that is pre-recorded. So it comes right into your email inbox and you actually will get access to the first lesson immediately when you sign up. It's right there in the thank you page. So you can see it. And that's using numbers as signs. So if you're someone that sees recurring numbers or that wants to learn how to get signs from spirit or from your own loved ones in the spirit world, that free workshop is totally for you. Okay, so I am really excited to do this channeled message. I feel like there's something else I was going to announce to you guys and I can't remember because I already feel my energy starting to move. So give me a minute. I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to move my awareness and then I'm going to do a channeled message. And oh yeah, the launch family. That's what it is. I'm so excited about everything going on Monday. There's still time to join the launch family. For whatever reason, when I post the links in these lives, it's not showing it to as many people. It's the weird algorithm we're always complaining about. But I'll post it in there. But if you guys could share the page, it's the Spirit Speakeasy Launch Family. If you want to participate, there's just a couple things you have to do. It's totally free and you'll get access to a session where I'm going to do free live mini readings. So I'll give you a Zoom link. We'll all pop on Zoom and every person that's on there will get their own personal mini reading live with me. So to join, it's totally free. Again, I'll drop the link after we get off here. I'll drop it in the chat box. So you'll be able to see that. Okay, so I'm going to start transitioning into a light trance state and my guides are going to speak through me and we are going to see what our message is on transitioning into 2023. So give me just a minute to breathe. Greetings. We are so excited to be here with you today, this evening, this time of year, this part of your journey. Whenever this message is finding you, it is in perfect timing. We are not speaking to everyone. However, if this message comes across your path, we are speaking to you. Our primary focus is on those who are sensitive, those who are energetically attuned, those who are empathic, those who feel. Actually, everyone has the ability to feel in this way. It is just those who are seeking and willing. That is all that is required. Your system is intelligent and you have everything you need within you already at this time. Truly, the blueprint is within each one of you. And this world has been set up so intricately for you that there are so many guideposts, so many helpful nudges along the way externally that often you forget that internally you already possess everything you need to be fully informed on your path in alignment with your highest self, your soul self, and your highest good for this lifetime. All you need to do is learn to tune within, to resonate with this guidance, and then to take action in your human form, which does tend to be the most difficult step for you. Of all the creatures that have been placed on this earth, you have been given the incredible gift of free will, which means that you not only get to discern, decide, and make choices, but these choices affect the destiny of your life. Every choice you make, every decision, every action, every non-action sends a ripple greater than you are aware of out into this world, out into the universe, out into the unseen energetic world in so many directions that your mind would be blown if you could see. Each choice that you make sends these ripples, which then invoke, of course, the laws of your universe. They invoke other people's free will choice. They invoke energetic shifts and or emotions, not only in you, but in others, even in others that are so far removed from you that you may never meet them. It is why two things that feel opposite can be true at one time. You are both completely in the state of free will, and at the same time, in this world of duality, there is an unseen variable, meaning sometimes occurrences, experiences, challenges, new learning opportunities come into your life that do not feel like they are of your free will choosing. Often you identify this as things that just happen, and that is a true part of this world. Some things seem to just happen. However, the converse is also true, that because of this free will ripple that we are speaking of, other people's free will choice makes movement, makes energy, also opens different opportunities, different lines of path, different sections of your journey, their journey, and the intersection of your journeys. Wow, that is a lot to digest. We totally understand that this feels overwhelming, and it feels like, how could we possibly be having free will choice and at the same time there are things that are so outside of our choice? One of the reasons this seems so contradictory is because of the vantage point that you do feel like you should be in control of your human life. And in some ways, as we mentioned with free will, of course you are. But in other ways, there are choices that you have made, plans that you have laid, blueprint sections that you are unaware of that are a part of your journey. And these free will choices directly affect your access to some of these opportunities, challenges, new sections of your spiritual gifts, even. So, how do you continue to move forward, accessing that which you want? You just make intentional choices. You just make the choices that are in the highest alignment with your true soul self. We are oversimplifying, of course, but the way to do this is to really build a relationship with that inner voice, that inner knowing. You rely so much on your human senses, the five physical senses of this world, that you often neglect the additional senses that are available to you, that tuning in, that internal guidance system. This world has been set up so intricately, as we mentioned. You have seasons and cycles and circles of life. You have planets that align and move the energy of the tides. Why would you think that you would be so neglected to not have internal guidance systems that are both subject to the laws of this earth plane, but are also completely independent of those laws? Both can be true. We invite you, as you start to move into the next year period of your measurement on this plane. As you may know, not all of the worlds measure time in the same way. However, 4 seasons equal 1 year in your time. So, over these next 4 seasons, this journey, this segment of your life experience, we are inviting you, as you move towards this change, this shift, to go within, to become still within yourself, and to ask yourself, or better, to listen to yourself. That silence, that emotion, even if it seems completely unrelated to the answers which you seek, it never is. And sometimes you need to take action in areas of your practical human life. Sometimes you need to look at, process, move through emotions or experiences that you are currently feeling, which may have been affected by a past situation, but may be evaluated in the present, so that you can best be tuned in, connected with, in alignment with, and making choices from the place of your soul self and that which you wish to experience. Now, we mentioned what you can be in control of, and that is how you respond to the situations that show up. What you cannot be in control of is the variable that we mentioned of the other ripples that are going on around you that are completely out of your control. You want to fall into a rhythm of sameness, predictability, knowing what is next on the path for you. And we are here to just affirm for you that that is not the way it works here, as many of you continue to learn and find out. But that doesn't mean that you are powerless, for you have power to make choices great and small and interact with not only the world, but the experiences around you. In your world, as you step into this next calendar year, this is a year that will focus on choices, on reckoning, on highlighting what is not serving you as an individual, but also as a community, as a collective, in your nations and globally. It is a time to focus outwardly on community, on choices we are making that are selfish and selfless, both as individuals and members of a greater community. And you each belong to many, many variations of communities and are one global family. Because you are the only species, as we mentioned, that enjoys free will to this degree, you also have, in this world of duality, another side to that coin, so to speak, which is this illusion of separation, which many of you already know about. This illusion of separateness. If you look at the world around you, everything is interconnected, as we mentioned. Movements in the planets change the tides and affect the weather. Why would you be separate from this web of interconnected life? For the choices that you make in your life, in your mind, even within your personal day to day that no one else might consciously know about, each choice sends a ripple that affects interconnectedly in a global way. This has the power to change your world, to shift things for the positive, but to also shift things in a way that creates more discomfort. And so many levels and layers of these ripples are in play at all times. This feels overwhelming, we know. But what you can do is focus on the small and large choices that you make in your own mind. Even the choice of what to say in response to an interaction, for example. The choice to shine your light or share your love or to keep it bottled up. The choice to express a little bit more of your true self vulnerably and completely in the world, or the choice to hide your light. This has great impact on the world around you and the world as a whole, much more than you think. So we invite you, as you step into the energy of this next cycle, to become still, to become clear on what it is that you want to create. There is not an exemption to certain emotions or certain energies, so we encourage you to focus on being more fully connected and in alignment with your own soul, also known as your inner voice, your higher self, your source energy. There are so many words that represent this energy in your languages. We really mean that inner knowing, that inner voice, that soul version of you. That is what you can focus on to start to make choices that will send the ripples that will put into play cause and effect, law of attraction, and also additional laws that you may be fully unaware of. There are ripples that will then bounce back, pathways that will then open, doorways that were once seeming locked that will suddenly be fully available to you. There are segments of the story of your life that you can then have access to. There are contracts and agreements that you created before coming into this world that only become activated as your free will allows. By tuning in to your inner voice, getting still with yourself, making time for yourself, sometimes exercising discipline with your reactions and choices will all help you to move into alignment, into resonance, into complete knowing with your own intention, your own desire, your own highest and best expression and learning for this lifetime. We hope to visit with you again. We have so much we want to explore. Thank you for sharing this time with us. And going into this next cycle, this next period, just know, above all else, you are fully supported. You are connected in ways that have yet to be seen and known. You are never alone, and you are part of this expansive, energetic, intentional, knowledgeable, divine web. This beautiful, energetic connection can sustain you whether you are aware of it or not. But we just encourage you to let yourself become more and more aware of it and let it support you. Thank you for being with us today. Hi, guys. How long was that? I have no idea how long that message was, but I hope that it resonated with you. I'm going to go back and watch it because I want this guidance for stepping into the new year too. I really spend time with my spirit team, and I'm sure that I'm working on whatever guidance that they uh, put out there for us just now. As you can see, I'm still moving my awareness all the way back in to my physical self. The trance state is just a little bit different. It's why I wanted to do all of the announcements up front. But I do know that 12/12 is a huge day. We've got the podcast launch. You're welcome to join the Spirit Speakeasy family and the launch family and participate in all the free fun with that. Free community healing Monday 12/12. So please come and get an amazing end of the year healing with myself and with the certified Reiki and modern mystic energetic tools healers. They'll be there also doing healing with you guys. Lots of love. I'm so excited. I have so many things to share with you guys. And let me know how this message resonated with you and what you took away. So, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Big hugs and lots of love.